Good morning, my lovely students. How is it going? Today we will complete Unit 6 for Mega Goal 2, What They Said. Today we will use reported speech and reported questions. Let's start with reported speech. How can we change the statement from direct into reported speech, from direct into indirect or reported speech? At first, you should pay attention to the tense. If the tense is simple present, it will be changed into simple past. If it will be present progressive, it will change it into past progressive. Simple past into past perfect. Present perfect into past perfect. Models, present models to past models. Let's discuss the example. The first example, I have a brother and a sister. The first step is we will use the reporting verb said for the statement. Pay attention. He said that he had a brother and a sister. At first, we will use the reporting verb, then we will change the pronoun I into he and the verb simple present into simple past. Another example, I don't like mangoes. She said she didn't like mangoes. What is the first step? Excellent. We will use the reporting verb, then we will change the pronoun and the tense. I'm talking to Mary. She said she was talking to Mary. We will use the reporting verb, then we will change the pronoun and the tense from present progressive into past progressive. I'm talking into was talking. I learned English in Canada. Simple past. He said he had learned English in Canada. Past perfect, had plus past participle. I haven't seen the film yet. She said she hadn't seen the film yet. Said and the pronoun and then the past perfect had plus past participle. I'll see you later. She said she would see them later. I can't come to the meeting. She said he couldn't come to the meeting. Can, change it into could, will into would. I have to go to the doctor or I must go to the doctor. She said she had to go to the doctor. Have to or must go will change it into had to. We may be late. I said that she might be late. May be, change it into might be. Keep in mind that note, please, the word that may be omitted after said. We can say said that or said. Is it clear, my lovely students? Okay, now what about the reporting question? For example, how can we change this question into reporting question or this direct question into reported question? How old are you? At first, this is WH question. So we will use the same question word, how old, okay? And we use the reporting verb asked because it is a question. Then we will start with the subject and then we will change the tense, okay? How old are you? He asked how old I was. The next example, where were you last night? She wanted to know. We can use the reporting verb asked or wanted to know for the reporting question. Then we will use the question word, where. After that, we will use the subject, we, and we will change the tense from past into past perfect, had been. So the answer will be she wanted to know where we had been the night before. Last night will be changed into the night before. Keep in mind this note, please. If there is no question word like how, where, or when, if is used. For example, are you a student? Here it's a yes or no question. There is no question word, so we will use he asked if Tom was a student. Did you enjoy the dinner party? She asked if they had enjoyed the dinner party. Do you catch it? Okay, the next part is word changes in reporting speech. In reported speech. In reported speech, some words may be different from those in the original sentence. I pay attention to this example. I did my homework already. I did my homework already. What about the pronouns, the subject pronoun and the object pronoun or possessive pronoun? Dot said that he had done his homework already. Pay attention, we will change the pronoun I into he and the possessive pronoun my into his. The next example, the plane is arriving now. Mary said that the plane was arriving then or at that time. We will change the word now into then or at that time. The following time expression change into reported speech. Now, at that time, today, on that day, tomorrow, the day after or the next day, yesterday, the day before. Reporting verbs. A variety of verbs with different shades of meaning can be used in place of say. For example, yes, it's a good idea. My friend agreed it was a good idea. Of course, I did my homework. Tom assured the teacher that he had done his homework. An indirect object is always used after tell. For example, he told me that he had studied English in the States. Let's answer the following exercise. These messages were left on the family answering machine. Report what the people said. Hello, Asma. I may work late tonight. I have to finish a report. This is a statement, so we will use said that. He said that he might work late that night and that he had to finish a report. We use the reporting verb said that because it's a statement. Then we will change the subject I into he and the tense or the modal verb may into might. Then we will change tonight into that night and then the subject I into he and the present simple or have to into had to. Is it clear now? The next sentence is Majid. This is Fahd. The game starts at 8. I'll pick you up at 7. Fahd told Majid that the game started at 8 and that he would pick him up at 7. Here we use told because there is the object, Majid. Number 3, Yahya. This is Ali. What is the math assignment for tomorrow? This is a question, so we use the reporting verb asked. Ali asked Yahya what the math assignment for the next day was. We change tomorrow into the next day and is into was. Number 4. Noura, this is Maha. We had a wonderful time in Abu Dhabi without family. I'm going to come by your house sometime to show you the video. Maha told Noura that she had had a wonderful time in Abu Dhabi. She had said that she was going to come by Noura's house to show her the video. Number 5. Adel, it's Hussein. Is the game still on for tonight? Hussein asked Adel if the game was still on for that night. Here it's yes or no question. There is no question word, so we will use F. Exercise number B. Hamid took a message for his brother Abdullah. Complete what he wrote down using the correct form of the verbs. Hi Prof, that friend of yours Saeed called. Call will change it into called from the simple present into simple past. That friend of yours Saeed called this morning. He asked where you, P will change it into where, and why you excellent, didn't call or hadn't called him last night. She said he left or had left a message on your cell phone yesterday afternoon. I told him it excellent wasn't. It wasn't any of my business what you did. I think he felt bad. He apologized and I told him it. P will change it into was. Okay, anyway, he asked me to tell you that he had a surprise for you and that he would come excellent to our house at 5 o'clock tonight. He also said you should wear something warm because he would take you to a mountainous place. He said that he couldn't call you during the day because he had to work. Your brother Hamid. Do you understand, my awesome students?